All right, what is going on, everybody? How you doing? Getting the rest of the way set up here. Let me pop this out. Okay, here we go. Do, do, do. Oh, good night. Oh, okay. All right. Alrighty here. Let's go there. All right. Settings. Oh, copy. Paste. And pin. Go. Pin that right there. All right. I gotta do one more thing. And that's going to thank you. Click on so and so. Come on, computer. Let's go. All right. Let's see. Here we go. All right. YouTube. YouTube. Yeah, let's go. Right. All right, let's see here. All right. Oh, all right. Hi, Miss Siren. It's going pretty well. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. I'm just going through these one last time. These proof pandas. Actually, I'm gonna bring it down more. Well, that's good, honey. It's been a long week for me, though. It really has been a long, long week. All right, let's see here. Kind of, yeah, been a long week. That's the 83. Okay. So I'm getting ready to send all these to the to NGC to get them all graded. I don't know what that was. Because just it doesn't matter. Some of these even come back in a 66, 67. I mean, this one here, if it comes back in a proof 68 or higher, you're talking $2,500 coin, $2,500 proof Panda. It's just ridiculous. So I'm getting ready to send off 31, 32, 33 coins to NGC. This one I'm probably going to get. I don't have my white gloves, so I'm not going to take it out. I can see the scratches are on the capsule. Yeah, I'd say this one's at least a 68, 69. Not better. So, yeah, I bought a 1983 Panda set to 2015. And even some of these, as you can see, have like, I don't know what was on these coins, like a residue or something. There's not like 5 of them that has this. I was like, and even with that on there, these things are just, ridiculously expensive. And so it's hard to judge what they would do with that on there. If that wasn't on there, I would say this is a 69 all day. If it wasn't for that residue thing on there. But then there's some that's like this one. All this stuff's on the actual capsule, not on the coin. This one's the 85. Yeah, the 83. I'm pointing at them. But the 83, 84, and then the 85, the first three I shown, they're not actually a. Hey Ken, they're not actually a 1 troy ounce silver. These are only 90% silver for the first 3 years that they brought these out. Of course, they didn't make Pandas in 86 or 88, so you go from 85 to 87. And, that's what they're... and then 87, it goes to 89. You think it's a rare one? What kind of quarter is it? So I posted a link if anybody wants to come up and chit chat. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. I'm doing this to just so I can go through these. Bring that up more. It's not really helping per se. Let's see. That's better. I can see more of it that way. There's a coin shortage. We keep getting told there's a coin shortage. Ain't no such thing. No such thing in my mind, anyway. Okay, so this one here I learned because this one is Miss Money's. She actually won this in a game on trade day last weekend, the 1990 Panda. So I'll put that one there. That's a 1990 Panda. But this one here, I actually learned in 1990, they did a thing where the 1 ounce, the reason it has the P, I'm going to head out. You have a good night too. The reason they put a P on it is for proof. Well, I was like, well, that's kind of obvious. But if you look at them side by side, you can tell proof and non-proof for sure. So, makes sense. And you can tell this one here is MS and this one here is a proof. But so I just thought that was kind of cool. I've been learning a few things. On the Pandas and everything. But there's Miss Money saying hello. I already showed it off. You're gonna Are you done messing?
It's covering the right one, though.
Yeah, buddy. So, but
hi, Simon.
So there's.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know who's all here lurking. I'm sure Mama T's lurking. She's a big lurker.
She is, though. I love how you got away with that one day when we were hosting the stream.
That's because I know how Mama T is.
You do the same way.
No. I do not lurk a lot. I lurk all the time.
Don't let him BS you.
Not for an older Panda. This one's kind of cute. I like how they put all the leaves all the way around it. That's pretty. I'm not done. I'm not there yet, so don't even get me
You
in.
didn't show him the best one.
I will when I get to it.
Yeah.
You hush.
No, I don't think we're even get to it.
All right, guys, just so you know, she's thinking this one's the best one because it's her birth year.
It is the best one.
Go away. Well, don't do that. It hurts. I don't know what you did.
It just started hurting.
Oh, I don't know.
I blame you.
You blame me for everything, so it's okay. I'm used to it. I got broad shoulders. I can take it.
Someone in this house has to.
What, blame me for everything? Oh, so I married you.
No, have broad shoulders.
Oh, well, yeah.
We're going to put that down.
Would
Put
you,
that back.
would you hush?
Put it back.
So rude.
There you go. You got to the right one.
All right, guys, so that's it. There we go.
I don't care that you on camera.
Proof of the abuse. Proof.
They won't tell.
They won't tell. Yeah, so that's the 94.
The best one.
That's argumentative. What if somebody was born in 85?
I don't care. It's still the best one.
Nah, gee whiz. You know you're impossible, right?
Siren, do you agree that the 94 is the best one?
Don't get Siren in the middle of this. She's too busy watching us bicker. Along with everybody else. But no, they actually have 3 mints now that they do for pandas now. See, told you. She's laughing at you. I think she's laughing at me, but that's okay. And I can't say. I know one's Shanghai, one's Shenzhen. The other one's gonna. If I say it's gonna sound more like a cuss word than the Shenzhen mints now. But
Honey, just be nice and not try to pronounce it all.
yeah, all I see is silver. Yep, that's what it is. 31 pieces of silver. Well, 32 right here. So, yep, big old silver set. All the different pandas. Like I said, the first 3 were 90%. That's how they made them. And then after that, they went to the 1 troy ounce to the 2015. And then after that, we know there was the 30 grams. So, yeah, it's yes, ma'am. I love you too. I don't know. I kind of like the newer pandas though, only because back then they just didn't have as much detail as like these ones do.
That one's still the best one.
That one's a 94.
That one's the best one.
She don't even know which one's hers. So we're like, did one of these?
I'm blame my crafts because they distracted me.
I'm gonna blame you. Go away.
I'm because
Yeah. You maybe.
one's the best.
Go away.
No.
I love you from afar. Go away.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, no, you guys let me know. Which one do you think's got the better design? Me, I like these ones only because they have more on them.
94.
Boy, honestly, I like this one because it's got the 3,
This one, my
and
mom
I like
really
this
wants.
one where it's like the mama baby sitting there.
My mom really wants this one. She wants one with the mother and 2 kids. But they don't make that.
Yeah, they don't really make a mother. That's because we know it's history of pandas that the panda will only nurse one because it'll take the strongest one out of the 2 and it won't touch the other one. That's why the zookeepers or whoever has to.
But now since the panda nannies are around,
Yeah.
the population of pandas are going up now.
Oh, good. You need to get out
They're
there.
close to being endangered.
Well,
They
that's
were
good.
now a few years back was able to release their very first panda that they raised in captivity onto the wild.
This is as best as you're getting. To Siren agreeing with you. I like the most expensive ones, which is the top 2 rows. Well, this one's still in the 90s. I mean, honestly, 98, 99, even the 2000, you could walk into a store and those are $300 raw. it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I can show you guys um, comps on these. It's just crazy. Um,
Oh, did you put the money in the bank?
no, I did not. I did not have time to go.
Fired.
Fired.
Do I have to order it with mom's card and just give mom the money?
I was going to do it tomorrow. Put it in the bank.
I want it here before Christmas.
Because our bank will be open tomorrow.
Well, what if you get too busy tomorrow? What if they add more stuff onto your manifest? I remember your streaming.
Then it's whatever. Bye, Felicia. Not going to happen. So yeah, I'll show you guys here. Let me share my screen settings. That's 7%. I'm pretty today. I'm tired. Last 3 days I've been working 13 to 16 hours a day. I'm tired. I'm done. All right, so you guys can see here. This one here. These are just the 1983. So it'd be the first one, top corner. This one here, they're $3,800. This one here, $5,900, $4,300. I mean, raw, $3,600, $6,500, $5,200. These things are just, and these are the 2023s. How do we go from 83 to 2023? Oh, whatever. Okay, but yeah, you guys can see that these things are just ridiculously expensive. We can stop sharing that now. But yeah, that's they're just crazy. Okay, can you go away? No, don't go away, Matt. Go away. I love you. Come here. I'm kidding. I love you. Well, yeah, because you came out here hurting. You should know better. I want you to feel better, not be hurting. Oh, you're so cute. I love you. I just don't want you hurting. No one's calling me. Hang on, guys. All right, sorry, my daughter had to ask me when am I going to bed and everything else. And it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow. I can't believe the baby's going to be 22. But you only have 4 slab pandas, Siren. I thought I've sold you more than that. Siren will tell you she buys, and does not sell. Raging Cajun Ray, what's up with all you Raider hater people? I love y'all. How you doing, guys? Hey, Mater. Yeah, Siren, did you get those from me? Now I know we sold her some annex slabs of like silver eagles in wooden boxes and stuff like that, but I never saw. Oh, Miss Siren, I have next time I find an annex slab for you, Even if it doesn't come with it, I'm going to put it in. If you want it, I'm saving this box for you. That way, the next slab.
Yes, she did get on from us.
Yes, see. I'll whatever slab in the annex you buy for me next time, I'll just throw it in this box and mail it to you. It's just been sitting over here. I've been thinking about you and just waiting on you. It was just given to me.
It was empty.
Yeah, from one of my distributors, because he had it just laying around. He said, "Here, take this with you." He wanted it at his office counter. So,
Ooh,
yeah, so that way you can display it or whatever you want. So, I'll make sure it's a pretty slab, not just an ASE or something. But we'll try to make it a Panda. We'll try to make it a or koala or kookaburra or wedge-tailed eagle, something that changes every year like a panda. So we'll try to find something.
Better.
Panda's better. Mm. But
do you agree, Siren? Pandas are better.
do you agree, Siren?
Better than Morgan.
They're better than Morgans. I don't know. There's a lot of people that like Morgans, though. Just saying, there are.
Me personally, Morgans would not be.
You and Kellanel which Siren calls her bratty brother.
Me and Kellanel actually agrees on something.
Yeah, Kellanel don't like Peace Dollars or Morgans. Oh. This one, I love you. This is the one that it is going to get a hit on it, but we're still going to send it off because that scratch right there. Oh, you don't want to focus right there.
Kellanel is my little bratty brother.
That is on the coin. We're guessing that Cajun guessing that it's going to come back a PF65 because of that right there. I said they'll probably ding me to about a 67, maybe 60. What do you think? Because of that scratch on the coin, we think they'll ding it. 60. I'm saying maybe a 67.
I know it's going to be higher than a 65, so I'm going to go with 66.
66? Okay.
I'm going to go way down, honey. Okay.
All right, I love you. So a 16-ounce bar is a pound of silver. Mater. You know, you can come up. I've got the StreamYard pen, Mater. Crazy. Raging Cajun. What's going on? Why are you not blue, Raging? What in the world? Take care of that real fast in a hurry. What in the world? You should have been blue a long time ago. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Just going through these. I haven't figured out what the D means on this one. It's the only one that's got me stuck. I know what the P means up here for proof, but I don't know. Maybe I'll look that up. Give me something to look up. 2001 Panda. Why does it have a D on it? Because it is proofy. It is proofy. No, give me something to look up. Why that one's like that? But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come up and hang out. So I'm not the only one talking. But yeah, I'm getting ready to send these all off. I'm going through them one last time because what they don't tell you when you send off coins is, you know, the fees. I mean, to send off this set, which it is worth it, because I've already shown where this coin right here, if it comes back even in a 67, it's a $2,500 to $3,000 coin, which I know it'll at least get a 67. So, oh, I'm not selling these yet, not till they're slabbed. Then everything's for sale. Because this set here, you're probably within the first two rows, because these are proofs. You're probably looking at close to $8,000 to $9,000, if not more. Well, actually, probably looking about $8,000 for this top row. It's more probably closer to a $14,000 set. But what I want to do is get the 2,000, because I got up to the 2,000. I know that, but what do you got to sell? What do you mean what I got to sell? I got. See, now if I start busting these out, because some of the stuff Siren's going to like, and then Siren's going to get mad at you. Because I have, see, these are Siren slabs. These are perfect quarters. And I think these are 25 a piece because they're proof 70 deep cams. So I got those. I've got a Silver Ike. That is 25. A 1996 W Dime. That is 20. I'm only doing this because Raging asked. Just for those that are watching. Let's see. Then I've got a 2010 silver quarter. I think this one's 20. Then an Oklahoma quarter, PF 69, which I think is 20. Then here's a World War II W quarter, 2020 Salt River. Why are you not? There you go. Salt River Bay, WV75 mark. This one's 25. Then I've got a reverse proof 70 Innovation Georgia dollar. This one here is, I think that one's 30. And then we have a 1 ounce American Silver Eagle, 2007 common date, and this one is 50. So that's what I have. Kind of haven't been buying too much lately because I have a deal in the works for to send these off. Well, that's not the deal, but I have 10 graded Morgans coming. I have another Panda set like this coming. Same exact set coming from the same guy. They had 2. And then I have 2 1/10 gold eagles. And Miss Siren, this might be something for you. They're 1/10 gold eagles, but they're an annex slab, but they're a 2 coin set with the 1 ounce silver eagle. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in, but they're $450 a set. I've got 2 sets of those coming. And that's what I have coming in at the end of January. But for now, I'm just waiting to get through Christmas. And then right after that, after the new year, I'm going to get these packaged up and send all these off. But that's why I'm going through them one last time, just to make sure. Because like I was getting ready to say, what they don't tell you is the grading fees are going to be $863 to get all these graded. But I'm also putting Panda label on each one. So I'm getting them with a special label, which costs $5 a coin. So that's $100 and some dollars just in labels. But it's worth it because, like I showed, this one is anywhere from 3,000 up to 6,000 on eBay, and then so forth and so on. This one here, a 2003. After 2000, they kind of start dropping. We know that 2009 to 2015, these are like $45, $50 a piece, just regular. But before then, this is probably like, this row I'd have to say is probably like a 60 to like $100 row. And then I know at the 2000, it gets to 300, and then it just astronomically starts jumping every year before that. It just gets crazy. Yeah, that's what anybody, y'all can feel free to click that link and get up here. I can't hold 10. I can hold 5 more people. Oh, well, I didn't see you in the garage. Hang on a minute, Turtle Head.
Put your glasses on then.
I got to borrow yours. Mine broke. Oh, wait. No, it didn't.
Mine are in the house.
No, it didn't. I got them right here.
I was in the house.
I got them.
Because my diesel heater ran out of diesel, and I don't have it anymore. So I was like, okay, let me find something. I'm going old school.
But no, getting ready to. So since we don't like the Royal Mint, they're made or too much, I'm going to try the China Mint and see what it does. I mean, I know some of these have like the like this one here has the tape residue or some. I don't know if it's tape or what this is on some of these, but it's still worth getting it done because of just how old they are and the premiums on these things.
All right, so you saw my comment.
Which comment?
What? about the 16-ounce bar.
Oh yeah.
What would you say something like that value on?
Usually the bigger the piece, the smaller the premiums. But on 12 and 16 ounce pieces, those are odd. Those are odd ones. So I mean, you take just say $23 an ounce. That's 230. With 10 ounces. Add another six. That's another 140. Crap. It's 148, 145. Um, I mean, plus if it's in a wooden box, if it's graded, if it's in a, I would say on that side they probably have it around 600, which
So
is a little high because a kilo is only 700 and change.
so 250 is a good price.
Really good price. You can't even get a 10 ounce bar for 250.
Okay, that's starting bid on it, and it's got 3 days before they start bidding. But it says, what I can tell on it, it's in a blue box. It says 1 pound silver bar,
Mm-hmm.
$9.99 silver. Okay, I put an extra nine in there. Oh well.
Yeah, so it's just a regular bullion.
It
But
looks
like
like
I
it's got
said,
Washington on it, and it's like a $1,000.
basically it's a half a kilo, which a kilo is worth about 730 right now.
Right.
And so technically it should be about 375 is where it should be. And we're just talking silver weight. We're not talking
Right.
anything premium on top of that.
Well, inside the lid it says the Washington Mint.
Yeah, so anything, even at 400, I would still be. I mean, I would probably honestly, that's probably where I would buy it if someone came into my shop. Is I would probably offer them about 25. So I would offer them like $2 an ounce over on it, and that's where I would buy it. And honestly, I'd probably put it in my case for 600. But knowing that when I buy it, it's going to sit there for you know 2 years plus. Just like I know when I grade these pandas and they come back, some of these pandas I know that they're going to have to get traded for gold, or they're going to have to get because I mean you're talking $3,000 to $5,000 for one panda.
Right.
Unless there's an avid panda collector that shows up in like my store or something, I know that it's going to have to get cross traded for gold or other items. Maybe like an ounce and a half of gold or something like that, or like a 100 ounce bar or something of silver,
Right.
or something of that nature. I know that's going to happen. So I know with me sending these off, I'll sell the 2009 to the 2015 way before I'll sell the stuff up here. I already know that. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to get the 2016, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, and 3. That way we want the whole set and we want them all graded. But we want them all graded within GC because that's where I'm sending these off. So if anybody has any slab pandas they want to sell after 2015, it would have to be graded. And honestly, I'd have to go with the label that I'm getting because it's a widely known label. I'll show you let me go over here to NG. Let me see. Let me go over here to NGC and I'll show you the label. Microsoft 2. All right, get rid of
Okay,
that.
about that, and of course, yeah, I'm looking at also in 1948 Mexicans. Looks like cinco pesos. So I guess 10 peso coins at 990 or nine. It's 0.900 silver. Damn, they're wanting a lot for them.
Okay, China beginner's guide. That's a design. I don't want retired labels. I want special design. No, I want. Let's see if this is it. NGC labels. Yeah, this is the All right, so let me. Nope. Yep, share that one. Okay, so the label that we're getting is this one here with the panda on the side and then the panda and the wilderness. That's the label we're going for on each of the pandas on the slab. And it's $5 per one. So, and I'm getting it for her other one over here. So 5 times 32, it's almost like $140 just for the label.
160
But
bucks.
yeah, so it's worth it. So, but that's what we wanted to go with is this one here. So that's what I put on there. Beijing, Shanghai, Shenyang, or Shenzhen. That's what it was. I couldn't think of. They didn't really have much to choose from because we couldn't do none of the anniversary ones. So we just went with this one because it even does an oversized holder. So that's the main one. But that's the holder or the label that we're going with on it that we decided to. But anyway. So I just figured I would go live and chit chat for a minute while I do this, just to see how everybody's week was. Mine has been horrific. It has been a day. I went to Phoenix on Wednesday, ever since Wednesday when I went to Phoenix. That was a 16-hour drive because I had to stay down there for 8 hours. It was, it's just been 12 and 13 hours after that. I'm just uberly done.
Now, here's something you might like. Uncut sheets of 4 1976 $2 star notes.
Had those before in a booklet, and I bought them for at a coin show. I bought them for $39 and I sold them for $50. So that was a few years ago. I mean, they might worth a couple more pennies now, but
Well, they got
that was back then because it was in like a folder, and so
looks like there's 5 of them in this lot. Oh, and these are $2 star notes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can go to the bank and get straps of $2 bills that are star notes.
But uncut, were there sheets of 4?
Oh well, and that's normal. That's normal when you're talking uncut. 4 is a normal standard uncut. Anything above that becomes uncommon, more so even in the uncut world. And so, like Miss Money's 1981 dollar bills that she has on the wall over there, that's a half sheet. It's 16 of them uncut. Those are more uncommon. They're common dollars. They're just dollar bills from 1981. Nothing fancy. They're not star notes or anything. It was just, and I had it professionally framed. But
How many of these are there?
you get into uncut. I got the uncut of that Trader's Bank that I still got to send off too. I gotta make another. They won't let me put currency and coins together. I gotta make another invoice for that one.
Right now I'm looking at 53 sheets like that.
Wow.
Different lots. There's like 10 different lots.
Wow.
But I'm looking at, I was just going through here counting. See, there's a lot of 5. There's another one. There's one there. So that's 3. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 45. Yeah, there's 10 of them in sheets like that, and then one that there's only 3 in it.
All right.
I'll be right back. I hear might be my truck alarm going off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else that wants to come up, feel free. I was just, like I said, I was just going to go through these for a quick minute, and let's see what the gray sheet says. This is last month's gray sheet. Close enough. Close enough. Panda. California Fractional, commemorative. There you go. Pandas. Gold pandas. I want silver pandas. Silver pandas. I need the proof pandas. There we go. So the 83 and the gray sheet. Oh, you guys can't see that. There you go. So the 80. Now this is where this is where your dealers would like to want to buy these at. This isn't retail or resale. This is where dealers want to buy it. Even if it comes back, this is a 70, 69, so 67. So even in a 67 for an 83, you're talking $1,500. At a 69, you're talking 2050. Well, that's bid. So we're looking at 17, 18, 2,300, and that's just for one Panda. That's just the 83. Then the 84. You're talking almost the 87 or the 85. Yeah, the 85 is a low year. That's why it's so high. But this doesn't have them all. Then it goes into color. That's a 91 2 ounce, 1 ounce. So, all right. Let's see here. Those are the half ounces. Okay, I don't think this is the right area. Gold pandas. Oh, I don't want gold pandas. I mean, I want gold pandas. Who doesn't want gold pandas? I might have to look because the gray sheet he pulled out might be in the wrong section. Colonials, proof gold 20s, $10 gold, $5 gold, $10 gold, Morgans, silver what? So it's a lunar series. I don't know. I'll have to see what he was showing me because they were all 2,000 and 3,000 a piece, even in the gray sheet. I'll have to see what he was. I'll have to go back and talk to him real quick. I want to make sure I get my pricing right. I could always go to Great Collections and USA Coin Book and stuff too. I might just do that. I don't know what he was. We'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. Work in progress. So, I don't know why my camera wants to keep acting a fool. So, but anyway, yeah. So, anyway, overall, nice Panda set. I might want to get the. Well, I'd rather get the graded ones, being a newer 2016. So I need 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, and 3. I only need 8 more Pandas. The 8 newest ones that are the 30 grams. But I need them in the same holder. Shouldn't be too hard to find. And then Miss Money's like, well, since we have the Panda sets, now we can start on the gold sets. And I'm like, go away. Go away. Then I have a key date Morgan. Show you guys here. This is at 1897. 1897. Okay, it's supposed to be an O. Let's. Come on and focus. Show yourself. There it is. 1897 O. And then I'll show you in the gray sheet with that. The 1897 O. That's the VAM section. We're not VAM in it. So the 1897 O Morgan. There we go. Is.
Sorry about that.
You're okay.
That was the truck alarm going off, and someone, I'm all the way out here in the garage and I'm hearing it and someone in the house isn't.
So 18. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see the date and the. All right, so 1897 right there, right there. Scoot it up a little bit. There you go. So when you get over, this is an AU 58. That's 500. Then you have MS 60, MS 62, MS 63. And then if it gets to 64, it jumps to 10 grand. I'm thinking that I'm going to let everybody judge for themselves. But as many Morgans as I have seen, it's got the cartwheel all over the place. Trying to show the breast feathers and behind the ear and stuff like that. Not too much chatter on the cheek. I don't know. I'm thinking 62, 63 myself. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's go 64.
Well, you got dreams of grandeur for me, because if we go to 64, then we're at 10,500.
Hey, why not? Hey, you didn't think I was going. You're only.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Well, you know me. I always undergrade my stuff anyway. But I'm even at an MS 60, at a 61, because it goes 60 to 62. I'd say, I don't know. I would say an MS 61, to be fair, would be like 1250, just to kind of meet in the middle between these two prices. So even if this came back as 61, which usually people don't even look at Morgans unless they're 63 or higher,
Right.
But I mean, if we get a 63, we're $3,500. I mean,
you've been wrong on how a coin should be graded before.
I have been wrong, but it's a learning curve. But to me, what I go by is I go by the value of the coin. If the coin is worth enough, then you definitely want to. Why does my camera keep doing that? If the coin is worth it, obviously you'd want to send it in. To me, this Morgan's worth sending in. Her 1990 Panda is worth sending in because it's a high dollar Panda, and this whole set is worth sending in because anything before 2000 is just can become astronomical depending on the grade. So to me, it's worth spending the 800 and some odd dollars that I'm spending to send all these coins off.
It's just like that King's, the Queen's piece. Yeah, I know I took a hit on them, but having them sent off actually did increase the value on them, even though they came back lower grade than what should have been.
Right. Oh, Siren, if this thing came back at 64, I would be hooping and a hollering, because I would immediately, what I would do with that would be, I wouldn't even try to hang on to it. I would literally take that down to my wholesaler and sell it to him. He would probably offer me $9,000 for it, even though it's a $10,500 coin in the gray sheet. And I would take it. And that $9,000 would be the kickstart of our moving fund. Yep. It would already be the kickstart of getting it underway, of getting out there. That's not even a joke. I would not even. This is Miss Money's, and then what she wants is, after I grade this, because we know this one up here is a proof, but this one's only an MS. So after this one gets graded, she wants me to sell it, and then she wants me to put that money towards the moving fund, because that's just her way of contributing. But yeah, this Morgan here, I would definitely. I have 4 MS63 Morgans coming and 6 MS64 Morgans coming. All everything from 1878 to 1921D and everything in between, with different mint marks and stuff like that. None of them are really key dates or semi-key dates, but the grades alone are worth it. But yeah, if this one, even if for some reason this one came back cleaned, like an AU cleaned, don't let her melt that Morgan. Yeah, right, Siren. I mean, I don't think it will, but even if it did, AU is $500. this is still a $250 Morgan cleaned. And for what I paid for it, I'm still quadrupling my money, even if it's cleaned, the clean Morgan. So,
Wow.
yeah, so even if it's cleaned, I'm still making money off this thing.
No,
So it doesn't matter to me.
that's what I'm looking at. Money.
Yeah. But
1914 large $10 Federal Reserve note.
1914 $10. I'm actually getting ready to buy 3 because Miss Siren likes her currency. Oh, Miss Siren, just so you know, this is what I have coming in. I have 2 $10 Confederate.
Shut up, Ed.
I have 2 $10 Confederate bills coming in. 3 sawhorse notes with the X in the back. They call them sawhorse notes. And then I have 3 1914 $20 bills with Grover Cleveland on them coming in. They're in circulated condition. Always, there's probably 2 that I would really think about sending off to be graded. The rest of them are circulated. One does have a hole in it, but it's a very small pinhole. But that one might actually be worth more than the rest of them because it's a C991, and what that means is a Chicago. Certain people signed that one bill, and because of those signatures, it was a very low mintage of those bills. So even with the hole and everything in it, it makes it worth more.
Money.
But I have those coming in.
1906 $20 gold certificate.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, he has a
Washington on it.
Yeah.
What's the value on that bill?
It depends on condition. I mean, it depends on how many folds are in it, creases, if a corner is missing, if it's in pristine condition. I mean, if it's in like pristine condition, I mean, like it's like an MS pristine or a gem in currency. They would, that would definitely be a, it'd definitely be a 4-figure dollar bill.
Well, this looks like it's in better shape than that $100 bill.
So it's better than a 20. You might even call it maybe a VF. Could be something in the 30s. Could be a low AU, which is in the 40s. You're talking, you're ranging anywhere from $300 to $1,000, depending on condition.
Right now, current bid's $275.
Yeah, they haven't even got to, but that's without seeing it, so I don't know.
Right. I
know. Currency is a lot trickier because even some that I have noticed, because I've looked at a lot of graded currency lately, and stuff that comes back in 25s, 30s, stuff like that. These things have got folds, hard creases. It looks like it's been in your wallet forever, and it still comes back that high. And I'm like, why? And what I found out was it's the ink. So the how it was printed, not signed, but how it was printed, how strong the ink is on the paper is what they really go by. Yes, they go by the folds, the creases, and the holes and stuff like that, but they really go by that, how the ink is. Kind of like how's the strike on the coins, how's the ink on the paper.
Right.
Is it weak ink or is it very, very strong ink? And that really, so you could find, say a 1914 $10 bill, and it's got a hole in it, a corner missing, but it's still like a 28 because the ink is so pronounced on that bill. And it's just so there's a lot of different factors when you get into currency. That's why a lot of people stay away from it, not just because it's just collector value, and it's just collectible. There's no silver or gold medal worth or anything with it, but just the grading process is a completely different animal. and getting into it. I mean, I'm still making my mistakes when I send off currency, but that's why I'm doing it. So I learn from my mistakes and, what to look for and what not to look for. And I'm not saying that I can afford to do it, but
Right.
being a dealer, I kind of can.
I hate doing this.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
There.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
Did it help?
Siren says you're not allowed to melt this Morgan because if it comes back as a 64, she said it could be this is a $10,000 Morgan. Melting the Morgan.
Sorry, I don't melt graded Morgans because I know that they are real. But any Morgan that's not graded is fake.
Okay, well, right now this is not safe until it goes out to NGC. Don't look at it. No, go away.
I hope Carolyn helped me.
I'll stick Siren on Kellen. I'll have her beat him up. Put him in the corner. I'll tell Siren to put him in a round room and pee in the corner. Make them all confused. Yeah. They don't get to melt them working. No.
Fine, I won't melt the Morgan if I get back.
You're getting that with the second set, so go away. And I won you a 1990 Panda for $5.
Yeah.
Can you believe I got that for $5, Siren? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, $5.
Like, yeah, I'm telling you off to get graded so that way you can sell it towards our moving fund.
Yeah, I already told him.
Because we need to put more money into that moving fund.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
Orange juice. Orange juice. Orange juice. So, what are you looking at?
Look at my phone to check something.
Yeah. What, honey? No, I don't know.
But I was debating whether I did put it up there. You didn't share it. But I was thinking about sharing screen on that $20 bill.
Oh, I didn't see it because this is what happens when Miss Money shows up. She distracts me when I'm supposed to be doing stuff.
That's normal.
I said, what, honey?
Did you say, look, honey?
I don't know. I might have. Who knows what I said? I'm tired. I probably said a whole lot of things that I don't even know what I said.
So I was about to say, if you said that, how am I supposed to look when you sent me in to get you something to drink?
You got peepers, don't you? I love you. Take the later.
Hungry.
Let's go get something to eat.
What do you think is cooking right now?
I don't know. I didn't know you were cooking.
What do you
Hey,
think
Money.
Huh?
Money. Hey, tell her you need to constipate on the stream, not what she's talking
Yeah, I need
about.
to constipate on the stream, not you, he said. She gave you the bird.
Hey, think I know I'm number one.
He said, okay. He didn't say this, but we both know we're number one. As long as I'm number one in your book, I'm good. Did you hit me? No. Bella, take care of Mom. I'm tired of her. Bella, Mama's hitting me. Crazy.
Hey, so on that $20 gold note, what would you say top value on that's going to be?
Depends on the grade. Depends on it depends on how the ink is. It depends on the folds, the creases. It depends on there's any pinholes in it. There's a lot. There's more factors that go into currency that goes into coins.
I
love you.
All right, I hate doing this, but there it is.
Yeah, I see you. Let's see. Okay, so this would be a small note. Siren, this is stuff that Siren likes. Currency like you do.
Okay, I like that one too. I need it.
Yeah, you need a hole in your head. I don't know. What do you think, Siren? There might be some hairline creases. I don't know. I would definitely put this in at least an AU 40 category. I don't know who else is in here because y'all are lurking, but I would definitely put this in a.
When are you buying that for me?
I'm not buying that for you.
What?
I already got your Christmas present. Go away. No, you don't need it.
Yes,
Go away.
please.
Yeah, I would put this at like it definitely in the high 40s. Definitely, it's in the AU category. Click on the back side of it, the other picture where we see the back, the gold part of it,
Let me,
and then share that screen.
hang on, let me,
Well, not get all the way out of it.
well, I had to because I,
This guy here.
Show me.
Bang. I love you too much to shoot you.
there.
All right, here we go. Scroll up so we can bring the picture down.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Okay, so I'm not seeing any. Okay, so you can see right there at the top of between United States of America, where the middle of the bill, you can see like a little black line.
there you go.
Okay, so
That better?
yeah, so there is one fold, and you can see it on the bottom too under the R, right
Yeah.
there in the middle. That there is. So there's one fold. You can see the corners aren't crispy, but the ink is there. So this would definitely be in a this would definitely be in the AU 40s for sure. This might even be in the this might even be low 50s. Hey, Longbow, welcome, buddy.
So you're saying, damn, even a low 50?
It could be, and you know that I undergraded your currency and it came back higher, but I'm going with the ink, because the high points of the ink are going to be your two X's. That would be the first thing faded. Your serial number, the $20 above George's head would be the first thing, and then the United States of America, not the banner itself, but the letters would be fading out. That's what I mean by when you look at currency, you got to look at the ink, the lettering, the folds, the corners. So we do know that there are the corners that are not solidly perfectly straight. So there are one corner. So yeah, this could definitely be. It's on the right rag paper. It's definitely 40s to 50s. You're talking. They got this starting. They got this starting at 300.
No, 275 was a starting bid, and right now, yeah, that's what.
Because if I had this in my shop after grading fees, which just to grade this note by itself would cost $69 after shipping and back and forth handling. Pretty. See, I told you, Mama. I told you, Mama T was lurking. See, that I know the words to get Mama T to stop lurking.
So you would put
I don't
this.
know. Me, well, for Mama T, it is definitely pretty darn good, and I would send this off. Me personally, in this condition with grading fees and having to turn it around, I would definitely, I would spend the 300 on it without even blinking. I wouldn't even. Yeah, there's that would just not even be a question. Now, if they got in like 450, 500, then I might start questioning it. But at 300, oh yeah, I'd be all over this thing.
Now, what would say AU 50 go on it?
I have the books. Hang on, let me get the book out.
All right. Y'all have had enough look at that one.
That's okay. We saw it long enough.
Yeah, because it's 1906.
Right, let me see. Gold.
Yeah, like I said, it says 1906 on it.
So here you go, $20. This is the one we were looking at. Right here. Oh, that's the colored one. We don't want the colored one. We want the non-color. The 20 wasn't colored. Okay, where's the non-color? Hold on. No. By George Washington. Yeah. Okay, I know there's none. $1,000 bill. $1,000 gold. That'd be nice. Okay, maybe this is. Hang on. There's a 20. All different slightly. Sometimes reverse. Because of the color design. So. Those are indicated in letter M. I didn't see an M, so it's not a mule. Okay, so colored. Who did you see? What names were on it? Or go back to the website and just tell me whose names are on it.
Oh, man, let me.
Oh,
I'm trying to read it.
hey, Z Rich.
On the right hand side.
Is it okay? Is the right hand side? Is it Spillman?
Doesn't
Is
say,
it?
looks
Is
like
it?
something with a T.
Okay, that would be Teehee and Burke. So Teehee and Burke, it's not a star. So in a VG8, it's $200, and a VF20, it's $375. And an EF40, it's $800. And then it goes up to 60, so it skips the 50s. But in a 60, it's $1,250. So yeah, it would definitely be an EF40, if not better. So so it's an $800 note all day, if not more.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's only that price. That's gonna go up like crazy.
I can't believe that bill there is less valuable than that $100 bill from the '60s I got.
Well, but you got you got a lot of different things going. I mean, yeah, it's older, but it's just like it's just like stuff from the Confederacy. You get like the fourth issue, like the $10 Confederate notes or something. Those are $50 bills all day long.
Right.
And they're from 1864, but they're the fourth issue. Now you get something from like the first issue, you're talking a lot more money.
Right.
So you're talking rarity, you're talking a lot of different things when you start talking collectibles.
Right. And what makes that $100 bill of mine rare and collectible is serial number and star note.
Well, yeah, because your serial number is what, 192?
Yeah.
Yeah, 192 star note, red seal, $100 bill. Yeah, there's a reason it's $1,400.
Yeah.
It's not even a the low serial. Your serial number is 3 digits long, and and then you got a star on it.
Right, and it came back a VF20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, of course, if it was graded higher,
yeah, it'd be a lot different story. But at the same time, when you go to sell that bill, I'm your first buyer.
Maybe.
You do realize by the time we get moved out to Texas,
I know.
Yeah, you sell that bill to somebody else, Miss Money's just gonna be walking in your house going, Crystal, where's Mater? I'm gonna kill him.
I'll put it in the safety deposit box. That way nobody knows where it's at. And I've got and I'll hide the key. That way I forget where I put it.
You probably would.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, I'm not sending these off till after Christmas because of packaging right now, and just packages getting stuck at hubs and getting lost, and I'm just not going to do it until after the holidays are off. I might even wait till literally the end of January, maybe the 1st of February before I send these off. But
now, would you say? Hey, we already know the $100 bill. It's the value on it, right, and it's going to increase. Would you say the same thing on that $20 gold note?
Yeah, they're not making them anymore.
No kidding. We know that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And it depends. And gold certificates, gold notes are always sought after. I mean, you can ask Mama T. She's the one that holds a Monday night auction every other week. She gets old currency, Confederate stuff. People are in her chat going crazy. She gets a gold, payable in gold coin or something like that. that's a whole new level of people showing up of bidding out each other, just going crazy.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, because Mama T, she gets on certain things, she gets some heavy hitters in there. You know, like Miss Siren if she really wants something, Bubsalicious, Benji, which is uh, uh, I forgot Benji's YouTube. We all call him Benji. Oh my god, y'all help me out. Who's Benji? Oh my gosh.
Don't get me lying. It's your area.
Right. Well, uh, Mama T knows, and so does Miss Siren. I forgot. I forgot his name. Anyway, Hustler, and the Hustler. That's right, Hustler. So you get those three in an auction, and you put like certain currencies in that. Oh, you just. Oh, and the fourth one is Johnny Ray. You put Johnny Ray in there. Oh yeah, and CM. Oh, and then I forgot about Papa Frank is another one. If it's really something he wants, and what's that? Jason Capone. I forgot his YouTube, but yeah, Jason. He's another one that's just oh my gosh when it comes to currency.
All right. She says Lenny.
Evil Lenny. That's it. Evil Lenny. Yeah, man. You get those people. Mama T gets those, and she usually holds about 40 to 50 in an auction, somewhere in there, 30 to 50, depending on.
So
what
in
they
other words,
got.
that $20 bill would be something good to go after to have sold in her auction.
Yeah, if you were to ever sell that, you know, and you're really in an auction setting, you know, yeah, you'd want Mama T to. Scared money don't make money. That is very true. But at the same time, you know, I have to do it a little differently like Mama T does when she's in her auctions buying stuff because Longbow, we have to resell it, you know. Mama T is like an online dealer. You know, I do online dealing, but I also am a dealer, you know, in person. So we have to be at a certain if it goes over that certain budget, no matter what it is, we have to just stop. That's
Right.
why Mama T says sometimes that she couldn't get anything this week, or then there's times where she's able to. Yeah, it definitely has to. It definitely has to. You know, especially for a dealer. But
So I
that's
got that. So right now, something like me getting that $20 bill, that gold note, that would be good to get it and have it sent off to get graded,
hey Rosebud.
and then turn around.
Oh yes, quickly.
And I'd probably make my money back plus some.
Make some off stuff. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I mean, even if you bought it for 300 with the grading fees, you'd be right about 400 by the time it was said and done. And then in that book, it's an extra fine 40. It's worth 800. So technically, you should be able to double your money. You know, to keep a little bit of meat on the bone where the buyer would want to buy it. I'd probably sell it at 750. Either that, or you put, you know, if I was in a coin in one of my conventions, I'd put 800 on it. But if somebody offered me 750 or something like that, then I would take it. You know, something of that nature.
So if I did get it, what would you say would have to be a starting bid price on it?
Depend on what after we graded it, depending on what the grade came back, then we'd have to discuss it. Because if it came back over a 40, then you're talking closer to $1,000 versus 800. So it would.
Because you said a 40 was what?
800. A 40 is 800, but a choice 60 is 1150. So you got a $350 leeway, but you've also got a lot of grades in the 40s and 50s. And a dealer does their best, and that's where other comps come involved. That's when they start looking at eBay comps of what was sold. They look at they try to look up like JM Bullion and other just to see where they're selling it if they have any graded of that kind. They're going to look at great collections. They're going to look at heritage. They're going to go back in the public listings of the sold auctions of well, what did it do in an auction setting, and then try to bring it back down to like a buy it now price.
Kind of like how you did the research on that $100 bill, but
Right.
you never could find or one of those, even close to that serial
No,
number.
the lowest I found, and it was in Great Collections, was that $100 bill, but yours has 3 serial numbers, 5 zeros and then 192 star. The
Right.
closest I found was 4 zeros, and then it was in like 1,000 series with a star. They didn't have anything under 1,000 with a star note. So
Right.
it's your best guess. But at the same time, there's plenty of coin people in here. They will tell you it's worth what someone will pay you for it.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's worth what someone will pay you for it. I mean, at least when you're talking gold and silver, you have a base price to start. When you're talking something that's just collector value, then it's a little trickier. Have a good one, Renegade. Thank you for being here, buddy.
All right. See you, Renegade.
I know this. I know that's why he didn't pop in, because this normally isn't his. Mama T, you're more than welcome to pop in and yip yap. Or tell the fat man he's more than welcome to pop in and yip yap.
Yeah, I got up here because I know that
Everybody's welcome.
Miss Money all day long, but I know he likes to talk to somebody else every now and then.
Well, I didn't get home till I left at 4:00 this morning. I didn't get home till 5:30 tonight.
Wow.
When I left for Phoenix on Wednesday, I got up at 2:30. I picked the family of 3 up at 3:00 in the morning. We got down to Phoenix at 7 a.m. and we didn't leave Phoenix until about 3:20 that afternoon. But I got paid for sitting in a parking garage for 8 hours watching TV on my phone. And I went into the cafeteria there at the Children's Hospital and got lunch and bought a soda, and I mean a hamburger with like a big burger with lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, everything on it, and a medium soda was only $5. I'm like, what? I'm like,
for hospital food, that ain't bad, especially the cafeteria.
Boy, it was the Phoenix Children's Hospital is where I went, and I'm like, I'm thinking like, don't they know inflation showed up? Okay.
Well, I know that.
Oh, okay, Mama T.
A few years ago, someone I know, they were at the Baylor Hospital up in Dallas, and man, I tell you, I go up there. When I was up there, I go to the cafeteria in the mornings to get breakfast, and I mean, for that big old platter of food I would get with the drink was like $5 or $6. Right. I mean, that was a big old. We're talking getting the eggs, sausage, hash browns, the works and everything, and a drink, and it was good food too.
I am. I called everyday opportunity, and we're really trying to figure out. He was giving me some ideas because I'm really trying to do what Mama T did about a year and a half ago. Is I'm trying to push to that 1K. I'm at 736 or 737 right now. I'm really trying to push to that 1K, and he was giving me some ideas of what to do. So
you got more.
Well, I've been on it for 3.5, almost 4 years now. So yeah, but yeah, we're pushing, we're trying.
I'm getting there myself. I picked up right now. I'm at 414.
Oh, hang on.
I've been gaining here the past few days. Of course, once I get both the toys I've got over here operational, and going and start making something, yeah. You saw what toy number 2 was, right? Oh, you're not even listening to me.
Yes, I am. But
Oh,
I said Miss Money needed me.
oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Can't spell that.
Uh, Oreo and
They have Reese's. Oreo, Reese's, and
Man and M. We're trying to figure out for her mom what kind of McFlurries they have at McDonald's.
Oh.
Whatever, I don't know. There, something.
Hey, Money, but did you see what my toy number 2 was?
Toy number 2. What?
Yeah, you know how.
Oh yeah. Your big with a table saw with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, as soon as I get everything set up on it, everything, I'll start making some pieces. Start making some stuff.
Mama T, I'm not into buying friendlies. No, I'm going to do it the right way. I ain't trying to buy them. I'm trying to do it the correct way, where I can say, and anybody else that tries to accuse, I can turn around and say, no, I earned each and every one of them because of the content, and they like what I'm doing. You know, not just because subs.
yeah,
And I'm not doing it. I get people showing up on mine, you know, because they want to be.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's Friday night. I was expecting maybe you or Crystal popping in. And that was it. I wasn't expecting actually people being here tonight. I figured everybody, because they're in the coin community right now. There's probably like 13 channels going on right now. Some of them's got like 18,000, friendlies, or more. So I wasn't expecting anybody in there. I was just, like I said, I was just going through these pandas real quick before I send them off just to double check. I do know some's going to have, oh my Jesus. I'm going to slap the white off of you.
I'm trying to hear Susie. I was asking about Bella.
Oh,
Okay, what?
man.
Dad.
Well, Mama T, okay, I know you do coins. Now, here's something totally, maybe out of your realm. But what about, I was cleaning up here in the garage. I found something and just curious. It's an old steam locomotive whistle. Would something like that be worth trying to auction off on, say, one of your streams? Because I don't need it. I don't really have a need for it. Because if I get rid of it, I'm taking it over to scrap metal place because it's brass. I'd rather see someone that really.
What are you getting rid of it? What are you getting rid of?
Let me get it. Oh, where'd I lose it?
I know, Mama, and I appreciate it. And I love you too.
Already. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, what you?
This.
Big T would actually, he likes weird stuff like that. He probably would like that. Big T's coins, he probably would. The train whistle?
Up like this. So what I found out so far, this is a Lonager single tone whistle. It was made in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And it would have been mounted on like a yard train, one that would just be in the yard itself, moving cars around. Where my dad got this, I don't know. But this is brass, but I mean, it's got the patina and everything from being out here.
Oh, hey, Darren. We know you. I know who you are. Let me get you a wrench. There you go. Yeah, like Mama T said, you know that I'm hosting the late night flea market. You're allowed to bring things up that are not coin related. Saturdays are trade day. They go strictly coin related stuff, but
Right.
flea market that she runs, or the late night flea market, or the midweek flea market that we run on Wednesdays, you can bring that stuff up. Anything around the house that you want to get rid of, and tell them what your shipping cost is going to be. And she holds like 70 people in her chat. It's not
Well,
even a joke.
right, because I've got that, and then I found this. Now, I had a guy come out yesterday to look at that whistle and everything. He thinks this is something else that's train related. It's a double-ended socket. You got the big end, you got a small end, but this right here, this is a pretty solid chunk of steel, but it's got a spring clip right here, and it can go, there's a hole right here on it that you can put this through, and it.
Yeah, I know I have seen something like that in train movies, but it
What,
escapes
like
me. Yeah, but it escapes me what the hell they used it for. And remember, they weren't really trying to show the tools or the mechanism. I just know that I've seen them in some train. So I know he's right that it goes with it, but I'd have no idea what it is.
Right.
And yes, that would be a shame if you took that stuff to the scrap metal. I would hurt you.
Right. Actually, after looking at it, I'm seeing looks like some markings on it right there. It looks like an oval, so I'd have to clean that up and maybe be able to read that.
Yeah,
But-
because she starts at noon Eastern time, so it'd be 11 your time is when she starts on Sundays, and then I take over whenever right when she's done. Normally, I have it scheduled at 5 o'clock my time, or no, 4 o'clock my time. Yeah, because she's 2 hours ahead of me. 'Cause I'm in Mountain. Anyway, but if she gets done early, then I just pop
Take
it in
over?
early. Yeah, I just get going.
I did find one similar to that one, but it was going for like $3,000.
And then you're welcome, Carla. And then I don't have a time frame of how long I run. I just run until people start, getting kind of tired of it. It usually goes for like 3 hours or so, but Jam, as far as I know, he's doing trade day tomorrow. Because when I talked to him on the phone, he was in his vehicle with Lady Copportunity and Little Copper. He didn't tell me where he was going, but I'm assuming they're coming back from wherever they were at. So I'm assuming he's doing trade day. He didn't tell me no, but I didn't really ask either.
Right. So so you're saying take and have those on like a
on Mama T's flea market or my flea market on Sunday nights or something. It might take you 2 or 3 weeks to sell them. That way people can start looking at them and then, kind of researching it on their own throughout the week. And then they might come back and go, hey, do you still got those? What are you asking for them? How much is shipping going to cost on top of it?
Right. Well, I mean, depending upon, I can tell you that the whistle probably wouldn't be as much because it doesn't weigh nearly as much as that other, because that's some solid steel there. That thing weighs probably a good 15 or 20 pounds.
Yeah, at that point, you're talking, you'd be talking a medium to large priority box, because as long as it fits, it ships, and you're talking $15 to $20 for shipping. Is what so you just say $20 for shipping, and I want X amount of dollars for it, whatever.
Well, now the whistle is brass. That whistle I know is brass itself.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as that double-ended socket and the arm that's coming out, that's all steel.
Well, that's fine.
Now I'd probably go UPS, because UPS is usually lower cost than.
You're telling me you'd be able to ship those for less than $20?
Possibly. I mean, I've shipped.
Either way.
Like, remember that birdhouse that I wound up getting built for that raffle?
Yeah.
And Ed wound up winning it.
Yeah.
It was like $15 to get that shipped up to Chicago.
Yeah, but they go off of weight though too.
Right.
See, like I'm saying, if you use the priority boxes from the Postal Service, it does it as long as it weighs less than 75 pounds. If it fits, it ships.
And how much is one of those?
The medium box, I think, is 15 and change, and the large box is 20 or 21 and change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it depends upon, which one.
The only thing that really that what they require is what you've always done with me is as soon as you ship it, just whoever you shipped it to, just send a picture of the tracking number so that way they have
Right.
it to
Oh,
them
yeah.
or an email or whatever.
Right. Because like I said, I'm trying to clean out the garage to make, and that was sitting on the ground over there, and it's like I've seen it before. It's like, oh, okay. I picked it up. It's like, okay, well, let's figure this out. I mean, that was what, Wednesday night on my stream. Mama T, that's where I was looking at. And like I said, I mean, I was finding all different makes on there, but as far as a Loniger out of Pennsylvania, found one, but I think it was like $3,200, but it was in excellent shape.
Yeah, I mean, that thing was probably like restorated. Someone restored it.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Now does that one that you have, does it work at all, or is it just for more of just show?
I have no idea what kind of shape it's in. All I know is, like I said, I picked it up finally off the floor over there Wednesday night to look at it. It probably would work. It would need some work done to it because the little stack up on top, I guess the cavity that's up on top is kind of off some because someone had done some restoration on it and got it crooked.
Yeah, see, as long as you disclose all that when you're selling it, that's just
right.
Or unless you just take care of it yourself for doing it, which knowing you'll probably get bored and end up doing it yourself anyway.
I probably could. I would go get some Brasso and start cleaning it. But I mean, the top would have to get fixed on it. We're talking about doing some brazing on it.
It could even be something where someone would just want it the way it is and just put it on a shelf just the way it is because of the character and the antiqueness of it.
And like I said, we found out, from the research, I found out it was it definitely came off a steam engine. Like I said, it was one that was used for in the yard only, not for getting out on the main line.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been one that would have moved, multiple, train, the cars and everything around, just getting them lined up.
Another thing that looks like is, remember the old Woody Woodpecker or the Tom and Jerry cartoons when they had those train whistles with the tongue coming out of them? That's almost what that looks like the dinner bell.
That's what it is. But this one here, since it's the top on it is, just the one cylinder, that makes it a single tone.
Right.
As far as some of the other ones I've seen on eBay and other places, they had multiple chambers, which gave them a different tone. Let me see what this one is. Okay. So get a hold of Heritage. Well, that's all I'm seeing is it's saying...
Hey, nerd. Oh, Miss Money. Oh, I got it. Hang on. So that thing that we got from you, nerd. Hang on a minute. We get to the camera room. Settings. Go to camera.
All right, Carla, the only thing that gave me, it said page not found.
All right, so nerd, this is what. So we got, as you can see, we got that Doctor Who thing in, and now it's up there on the floating shelf.
That could be a lunch whistle.
Right. Oh, God.
All right. Well, I'll get a hold of them. Like I said, I've contacted a few different train yards, train museums around, and so far none of them can give me information.
Well, now just so you know, when it comes to heritage auctions, if it's worth less than $5 $1,000, they won't touch it because they do a $5,000 consignment. So unless you got other things that can equal up to 5,000, they won't do it. Just so you're aware. But they could give you. But they will definitely send you an email detailing you will get a butt ton of information of what it actually is. They could probably pinpoint what year it was made, different things of that nature. So because they look into everything when each and every item that is sent to them. They have people in the back that just do nothing but research stuff all day.
Right.
And so.
Well, I'll check them out, see what they have to say on it.
Right. Worst thing they could say is no, but you get all the information you need, at least of what it is.
Yeah.
What year it's from, and
I mean, I've got some numbers stamped on it or cast into it. I don't remember.
I want to say it's from the early 1900s. I'm just guessing, but if it's stuff that's cast into it, then.
I mean, I can't tell what the first number is. It could be a 9.
Because I wonder if that's something from like an old steam engine.
But it says 787.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not if I knew a train guy, I would get him and have him because they would know something about that.
There's numbers on it right here, but I just can't. I can only make out 787. So I don't know if that first one is a 9. It could be a 0.
It could be a G.
Could be. But it does say, it says PHILA.PA. And then this side over here, LONERGAN. Lonergan.
Okay, so that's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So it's off of the Philadelphia line.
Well, that's where it was made at. It's Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
So
that could just be like a model number, too.
Well,
it could be.
Well, it could be, but I mean,
I don't know.
Lonergan could be the style. I mean, it could be. I think Lonergan, from what I've been finding out, is the manufacturer, and they're out of Philadelphia. Because at that time, back in the 1800s, most of your rail yards and manufacturers were in Philadelphia. Yeah. See, longbow, that's what I was talking about. There was one on eBay for like $3,200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that was in good condition and, yeah, much better shape than this one. I've even typed in Lonergan, however you want to say it, Lonergan, steam whistle. And that was about it. All I found was like on eBay.
Right.
But yeah, it does come off of a train. And like I said, we found out from the guy that came over yesterday to look at it. He was saying it probably came off of a yard engine.
Right. That would make more sense.
Right. So, right now, so some of the information I found out about it, tell you what, if someone was to hand me $250 for it, I'd take it.
Yeah, it still leaves plenty of if they want to, get it restorated and stuff like that too. So
right. So I mean,
but I don't know. I'm not into train stuff, so I have no idea.
Right. I mean, it could be worth more than that. It could be worth less.
Yeah, who knows?
But I don't know. I mean, no one's given me an exact figure for what it'd be worth.
See what time
I longbow, then I'll jump it up to 500. How's that?
$250 for everybody else, $500 for longbow.
Yeah, longbow. I'll sell it for 500. Plus $100 shipping.
Plus $100 shipping. All right. Well,
I may get the camera setup and everything, and video recording me, getting it all taken apart and seeing about getting it cleaned up more. I know the lever itself is made out of steel, so I'd put that in my little ultrasonic cleaner with the evaporust in it. I may just put the whole thing in there. That might actually be the best thing to do, is put the whole thing in the evaporust.
Right.
It ain't going to hurt the brass.
Right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I gotta. I've actually been on here longer than I was planning on being on here. That's okay.
Longbow,
But,
I know about being sick.
yeah.
The very fact that my last paycheck I got was October 15th.
Right. See where it goes. Yeah, you could always start it at $250 and just see what they do with it.
Right. Yeah, but the only thing with eBay, they get their fees and everything. So if it sells for like 300, then eBay, they're going to get a certain cut of that. But I don't know what their percentage is.
Bella, what is wrong with you? Crazy dog. Ah.
On what longbow?
Oh, he's asking. I think he's asking how many. This is 31, 32, and 90%. Technically, I'm incorrect on that because this is 1983 to 2015. Each year of the Pandas. This one's an extra 1990 that we won in a game that Miss Money did. And this one's a proof. This one's an MS. How many ounces of silver for the whistle? How many ounces of silver you want for the whistle?
How many ounces you got?
Probably a lot more than was worth that whistle. Not only.
And that's really making me think on it. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. That I got to find out. I do really need to get more information on it.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I mean, now if the socket and bar are railroad related also, that could also be increasing it.
Yeah, you guys can email each other back and forth. You can put it in there. Longbow.
There's my email.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could have gave you both each other's emails. Good Lord. I love you.
Well, why don't you do that since you volunteered?
You already put him in chat. You guys can. I want. Honey, will you beat him for me?
No,
I'll go tell Crystal. Call Crystal.
She's in it.
Here, it's not here. Use my phone. I got Crystal's number. No, I'll call her.
Hey, don't wake her up. She's in there snoozing.
Oh, she's in there pulling to you. Snoozing. When she finally gets to sleep. Yeah. So, there you go. So, all right. I think I'm going to shut this thing down because I'm going to put this back over here and start packaging that up to get it to NGC. Well, I don't have to do that till after Christmas. You can sit there. And then he just wants it for himself because he thinks it's cool.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately for me right now, Longbow, is the fact is that, like I said, my last paycheck that I got was October 15th, so I have no money coming in.
Here we go.
And having cash and everything would be perfect.
No, you have to
'cause I'm
come with Judy Mackett.
need to
Like
get
this.
paid.
Well, thank you, Mama T. Don't worry, I'll lurk on you on Sunday. I'll say hi, but I'll still lurk.
Honey, it's something wrong.
Me and her lurk each other. We're each other's peeping Toms and Janes. It's fine. You know about it. Big T knows about it. We're good.
And
I'll see about lurking maybe.
Pat knows about it.
Well, we got to keep it out in the open. We don't have none.
Yep.
Maybe
Maybe get it out there in the trade, the flea market and everything. See
right. You
how
never
many
know.
people would be interested in this.
Right. So there you go. You guys email each other and talk about it, and you might even have it done before Sunday even gets here. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But I got to get to bed because I got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning I got like 3 hours worth of running around for dialysis to get people there real quick and I'm done. So, but I got to get them there. So I will talk to y'all later. Hope this Miss Money thing. Bye.
All right.
Have a good one.
Night. Appreciate you having me.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.